I got my ticket for the long way round. 2 bottle whiskey for the way. And I sure would like some sweet company. And I'm leaving tomorrow, what do you say? When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Minus this. I got my ticket for the long way round. The one with prettiest of views. It's got mountains, it's got rivers, it's got sights to give you shivers, but it sure will be prettier with you. When I'm gone, when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my hair. You're gonna miss me everywhere. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone. When I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my taco. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. I'm back-ish. I'm gonna post this probably on a Monday. I have been recovering from being sick. I'm just gonna pause this before it goes nuts. Okay, so basically what happened was, I actually might post this tonight. Chain of events in order. Took a break, I believe. Friend died. Got sick. Uncle died. Got sick. And now we're here. I don't know how well you guys can see it. I'm just gonna push the setup back a bit. Sorry if the audio quality of the background music wasn't very good. I haven't done a music video in a while, and I've wanted to post one. It might be more visible in the light. I might just have to try to take a picture of it and post it. But I got some blonde highlights now in my hair. My hair, I haven't brushed it very well the last few days. I've been busy. So it's just been kinda, if it doesn't look like a knot. So yeah, I got what the hairdresser who did it calls baby lights. So I know that I don't have the best quality camera for this, but it's, see, that, nope, not that. That blonde piece there is actually blonde. It's not just the light playing with my hair. The only thing I kind of regret now doing is the bangs. But yes, I have been I'm just gonna go grab my food because I'm hungry. I just got off work an hour or two ago, and my brain is finally thinkling enough to want food and to do things. So I will BRB. Where did I put my food? Oh shit. BRB. But yeah, I am back with food and leg. What else is new? I'm thinking of adding a better, whoop, now I'm not high enough. Woo! Crop top. Actually, it's kind of cold down here. To be honest, I want to make YouTube work more than anything, but I just don't know how to make that work. whatever I was doing before as far as uploads was way, way better. Oh god, no. I don't need that right now. And I have no idea how I did it, so we're starting from square one again. There's probably a lot of you who don't view my videos anymore, so I could just be speaking to a wall. But I've got this app on my tablet, which I don't know if I uploaded the vlog where I said I got a tablet to try to keep me on track. I got that the same day I got a new phone, which has been a hassle and a half to deal with between, like, the guy that got us our phones was very helpful. I'm not saying that he was the hassle and a half. I'm saying the technology itself is a hassle and a half. Pro tip, anything powered by Android, do not update. Especially if it's specifically Android. I've had that problem in the past where it's like it'll do something and then it'll screw things up. So as of right now, what I've got going on is I have a separate notebook on this app that I have. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm hungry and I don't want my food to get cold. Some things never change, I'm still eating. And I'm gonna plan, basically what I'm gonna do this week is I'm gonna see what I'm doing for how long, and then see if there's something I can eliminate, whether it's sitting down and gaming for 3 hours or something like that, or, you know, just a more better round to my life. You know, kind of just, and then insert the YouTube stuff in there. So, one of the things I'm going to probably start doing is once a week is I'm going to start, well then I've got a weekly to-do list. So there's plan YouTube videos, upload videos, edit videos, clean my room and my basement, which I struggle with. I mean, like any young person does. Any person in general. Like, if you're gonna sleep in it or you're gonna make a mess again, my point of view is clean it to the point where it's acceptable, but if you're gonna take the same thing out 5 bajillion times and then put it away, leave the darn thing out. Like, for example, my laptop. I can put it in my backpack and put it away every night, but when I play in my regular setup, I am shouldn't have sang. This is why I sang first. When I play my video games in my regular relaxing setup, I have to set up multiple things still. I mean, like, for the YouTube setup, it's the laptop, plugging it in, turning it on sometimes, depending on where my laptop's been, and if I don't think I'm going to make it over before some weird thing happens with my battery. The microphone has to be set up and plugged in, set up to my recording program that it picks up the microphone, because sometimes if you don't tell it that the microphone exists, it doesn't acknowledge that the microphone exists. So yeah, so there's that, and then they're setting up my mouse, which is wireless, thank god. I wouldn't want to have that many wires going around. Power cord's got to go around some way that I can move my table so it doesn't get, I just came up with a genius idea, but that way it doesn't get run over. Genius idea, by the way, if you are curious, is I'm going to take some hooks, not like the big ones behind me. I will take some hooks and I will screw them in all around. Well, on a positive note, at least you can't hear my chewing. So that's that setup, and then when I move back over, my Yeti is just sitting over here. Hopefully that doesn't screw up the audio. Microphone? Okay, we're still good. So I have to unplug that, which means I have to unplug it from here and the computer, set it over here, fold it down so it doesn't go swinging down and cause more damage. That's why I've got a Yeti, but it's broken. And if I have a pair of headphones that I'm using with it, sometimes I gotta, depending on which one it is, if it's my set with the pink cord, I have to remember to put that with each of the headphones on here, balanced, so that way it doesn't fall down and take the Yeti with it. Or if it's my one with the blue cord, that one I gotta remember to turn the things in and wind up the cord around it so I can transfer it back into whatever bag I pulled it out of. So there's that. And sometimes when I'm recording, I have the mouse, the mouse, the controller, and the Yeti, or the Yeti, the mouse, and the controller. Just only have 3 USB ports. So all that either has to be unplugged and turned off to move from this area over here to like literally 6, 7, 8, maybe 10 feet maximum that way. And depending on, now that I have the backpack, it's easier just to keep everything together. I can even stuff my Yeti in there. I've got all my video game systems in there, all my old ones that I play occasionally. Since we probably will be going back to the Philippines someday, I am going to wait till that day, sorry little Elijah, to bring that back with me, my Game Boy. Because I don't know if it'll run, and I don't want to send him something that's just going to be junk. Like, I know that my Game Boy runs, but I run it on power, and I want to make sure that he doesn't get, number one, electrocuted. If anybody gets electrocuted, then it's me. Or whatever. So, there's all that stuff I've got to consider, is like all the moving everything. So, part of my problem I've discovered recently, why I'm telling you guys all this, is that I'm sitting over there when I'm trying to edit, and I'm not getting stuff done. When I'm sitting over here, and I'm trying to edit, I'm getting some stuff done, but I'm getting distracted by the technology I bought to help me. So, here is the game plan. I'm going to be using this. I'm going to be taking 1 more week. I will try to post another My Singing Monster video. I will be straightening out my life on paper, figuring out where, based on my regular schedule, I can put things. I will be figuring out how to get that stuff back up. And then from there, I will be putting my calendar back together. I will be setting up my whiteboard / corkboard again. And I will be getting hardcore into trying to do some how-to videos. I recently downloaded a thing for Minecraft after I finally figured out how so for 3 weeks here, 3 or 4 weeks or whatever it is. I'm thinking it's the Minecraft. Not logging in was bad luck. Anyway, what ended up happening was that somehow when Minecraft, the genius that it is, updated, whoop, it logged me out. And I kept trying to log into my Gmail account. Yeah, well, apparently I had it set up to my Hotmail account. Yep, I can hear y'all applauding my stupidity. Thank you. I would applaud too, but I'm in the middle of eating. So I have promised my friend's sister that I would, well, I kind of promised myself more than anything, but that I would be working on a thing. And I have been working on said thing. Just not as hardcore as I should be. And I want to do this. I really want to do this for my friend.
Power on. Bluetooth mode. Bluetooth Bluetooth connected.
So I'm just going to read you guys a little bit of what I got. And remember that this is just a rough copy. I need to find some other things first. Doodly doo. That's that one, that one. Okay. Go away. Stupid ads. Okay, hold on. I gotta pick the best paragraph. This thing is called The Cottage. When my papa died, it was my Nana and Papa's cottage. I played this for him, and you could see his face light up. It was like he was there. I plan to take this, add some nature sounds. I need to find that paragraph. I might go do that while I'm eating. But, I sent a paragraph to a friend, and I still have not inserted it into this. The road you turn down is similar. Okay, where the heck does this... The windows are rolled down, so along with the smell of pine, fir, maple, and various other tree smells, the accompanying smell of nature, and the slowly crackling, almost popcorny sound of the tires as they start to slow as you near the destination fills your senses. All of a sudden, the car stops at an unsuspecting, unobvious lane that from where you are standing looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. The incessant tick, tick, tick eventually stops, and the huge talk as the rocky crunch of the wheels slowly turning starts up again, but with an added crackly crunch of leaves as you turn. The cluster of trees and nature slowly gives way as you turn towards the destination. A more rocky ground is under the car now, as the car slowly turns first slightly to the left, then right. Okay, let's moving on. So this is the last paragraph. There's a bunch of paragraphs in there. This is just something to help people meditate. It is something I really want to do. It's a feel-good Friday. Either meditate, find a happy place. So let's continue. This is your own personal heaven, albeit a small one. The exterior dark walls may not offer much in the way of protection. Hold on, I just want to make sure that it repeats. Here, let's start it over. So this is something that I want to make a regular occurrence, but I don't want to start doing it until this is finished. This is your own personal heaven, albeit a small one. The exterior dark log walls may not offer much in the way of protection or isolation for that matter, but it's definitely a mental heaven. The biggest bedroom is the last door on the left. It consists of a window and 2 beds, but Mom and Dad would usually share. The first door on the left, which was 3 things, a bedroom, then a bathroom, and then the room I shared with my sister. I stayed out of Nana's room, usually, but it was the mirror image of ours, a big double bed, and it took 80 to 90% of the room, leaving enough space on the side closest to the door to have one dresser. The only exception to this was that Nana had a mirror that she used to apply her makeup just so. I managed to sneak in there once when Dad was fishing. Nana said she didn't mind. So see, this is something that I want to do. I want to use my talents that I've been given. I want to help people feel better. And that's partially why I wanted to do YouTube, because all these YouTubers, all they say is how it makes them happy, that it makes other people happy. Well, that's what I like to do in my general day anyway. So I need to reassess what I'm doing, because number one, I'm playing these games, and then these games are kind of, some of them I'm starting to loosen up with a bit, but others it's just like wishy-washy stuff, and it's kind of boring, and I'm just sitting there.
Power off.
You know what I mean? So, anyway, I'm back. I'm partially blonde. That's number 2. And I am working on coming back full force. For some of you that watch my channel occasionally, it'll look like I've never left because I've been posting occasional My Singing Monsters video. I'm keeping that up. Maybe I can show you the one that I'm currently working on to actually finish. I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. But yeah, who I'm meant to be, this is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. I love that song so much. And I've been thinking of doing a cover of it. So if you've actually watched the vlog to this point, you're going to get a sample of it, and I want you guys to tell me. I'm going to try to remember to put that little I in the corner. Vote if I should do a cover of This Is Me. Just skip, stupid ads. What do they say? No one will love you as you are, but I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us, for we are glorious. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna set the flood, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am proof, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Here I come, and I'm marching on to the drum. I'm not scared to be seen, I make no apologies. This is me. Oh. If you've never seen The Greatest Showman, or at least you haven't seen that music video, the music video is called This Is Me. It's one of the many great songs from the musical. I don't want to be copyright flagged. I am not trying to claim these things as mine. By the way, little voting, whatever corner the eye is in. But I just want to show you guys something. This is what it opens up to. If that doesn't give you chills, even just listening to it and not watching it, I'm getting chills. They skipped a part.
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for.
And that's all I'm giving you. Now, if you don't know who that is, Wolverine, aka Hugh Jackman. There's also
You know I want you.
Zac Efron.
It's not a secret I try to hide. Tonight.
Zendaya, and a whole bunch of other stars. But that movie has helped me so much. It's given me so much more confidence in myself and just the ability to just love myself. Something that I had a while ago, but still wasn't as strong as it could have been to do this. You've got to have guts to try to put yourself out on the internet. And it takes a sturdy gut, not just like a burst like I always seem to have. I've never been more ready in my entire life to try to make this whole YouTube thing work. I want to get out there. I want to get into this community that can be used for so much good. So much good that can be done. There's charity live streams that you can do, but you can't do that unless you have the viewers. There's all this amazing stuff. There's opportunities. One of my dreams since I was little was to be in the movies. And recently, with my vocal chops, I know that right now it's not a good example because my voice is a little strained. I would love, absolutely love to be able to be a Disney princess or something, because my niece is around that age where she's starting to like this stuff. She's like her aunt. She loves cars, she loves dinosaurs, she likes superheroes. But she also likes princesses. Just like I did when I was that age. Could you imagine how cool that would be for someone to go and say, my aunt is this princess? If that opportunity ever happened, I would be ecstatic. But as of right now, where I am with my views, and I know part of that is my fault for not uploading, I can't do anything. Whether that be good or for other people or good for me. Like, but recently this movie has given me hope. And a lot of things that have been happening in life, like with people dying. The thing is that all my life, I live with seniors, so all my life, people have been dying around me. And it wasn't until recently that I started to accept that as a fact of life. Most people don't understand that till they're in their 70s, 80s, 90s, if at all. I have never been in better mental shape in my entire life. I have, not that I've ever had really serious problems. I've probably had like one or two, but I kind of just glossed over them. Or things that I may not want to mention for personal reasons. But I want to try to help people. It's not just, it would be nice to provide something for my parents. If I could do it on my own terms through YouTube, excuse me, I would be ecstatic. I would be amazed. I would be happy. I would be joyful. But I also want to help other people. Whether it be through me making you laugh, or me making you smile at my stupidity and embarrassment, or whatever. I want to make people feel good. That's all I've ever wanted to do since I was little. And I'm starting to see those qualities in my niece, and it's great. It feels amazing to know that she's such a kind, caring person. She's only 2. Not for long, mind you, but that's good. I have rambled on, sang, and done a bunch of stuff for quite a while now. I think I just expelled all the energy that I had. So for now, I'm gonna leave this video here. Remember to vote if you think I should do This Is Me. Either if I forget to do the little I anywhere, vote in the comments. And just stay tuned, because if I don't end up coming back full time, like full force, like 1 video or 2 videos if I'm lucky a day in the next few weeks, or the next week, like next week coming up, then I will let you know what happened. A lot of things in the last few weeks since I last uploaded have changed, both personally. I think it's me finally aging and maturing that way. And everything that's happened in the last few weeks, as I've mentioned before. So I really want to make this work now. I want this so badly. I struggle with my ADHD. I've struggled with it my whole life. That's why I am a stubborn person, because if I want something, as long as it takes me, I will keep going. And as long as I'm not discouraged. And that happens when you're doing something that's so far-fetched, that's so far off in the distance, like that, making money or like making a career out of this. So I have learned through this movie that I watched that I can't let anybody else's decisions change mine. Their decision to say, well, that's nice, dear, but be realistic, or whatever it is along those lines, or you're never going to make it. I have to choose myself whether I can let that in or let it go. And recently I've started to let it go. I'm going to make this work, if it's just the last darn thing I do. And on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.